All right, here we are. So, starting a fresh new game right here. Now, this isn't a new game. This is an old game. But it's new to a lot of you, and right now, it's a walk down nostalgia road, so let's enjoy it. Let's embrace it. Oh, crap.
55 years I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
Sorry about that.
For all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Okay.
Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Dude, what's crazy is this is exactly what it looked like when I was playing this at 13 years old. Looks exactly the same. This is what I thought it looked like back in the day.
This is the 27th
Insane, you were doing
last
amazing.
seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
Hell yeah. Smackbird, thank you for asking. It is amazing. I'm digging it. So much so that I bought it on Steam after playing a day on Xbox. So it ran good enough on Xbox for me and my system. I decided I'd pull the trigger and get it on Steam. And also I wanted easier access to modding support for the future, even though a bunch of mods are already out. All right, so I have no clue what we're doing with the race. I kind of have an idea. I kind of want to do a spell ward. Ooh, Berg Mama, you've never played it before. Now this and Morrowind is like real RPG. We don't have games like this anymore. This is like Dungeons and Dragons, essentially. I don't really know how to put it, but I don't know. This is what I consider peak gaming, at least back in the day, for sure. All right, so I'm thinking though, we're gonna go. I want to do a melee / mage class. Now, Redguard I know is really good with melee. Breton's good with spell crafting, so that might be a good one. Nord. Wood Elf, Khajiit, Argonian. So I'm thinking we might go with... I want the mage stuff more than I want the heal stuff. So I could also go Nord for, or damage, I mean, just because I could heal myself. And I'll also get the ability to have more magicka. Prash, good to see you. So these games though, they're very unique because it's just like Skyrim in a sense. Well, it is pretty much Skyrim in an older version, where there is a main story to the game, and it can be extremely linear if you want it to be. But it's got such a diverse open world with so many unique characters in it that actually have like backstory and lore and side missions and actual like kind of purpose and meaning in the world, unlike today's games. So you can get lost in playing and just doing side stuff that you just wouldn't think has meaning. You know, next thing you know, you're surrounded by vampires, or, you know, being questioned or having your blood sucked, and, you know, or you're, I don't know, there's stand by, you crazy cat. One of these games where so much can happen. It's not bound nor linear, though it can be. Hey, dude, my cat is fucking my arm up. Excuse my language. Ow! Stop it! Owie! Ow! No! No claws. No bites. No claws. Hey, dude. You little gremlin. Little gremlin. Okay. I want to get to the hair, because all I really want to do is get my hairstyles and then adjust from there. It's so much easier to assess what my character looks like and what I want him to look like. I mean, I'm a pretty big bearded fellow, but I don't... we'll run it. Eyes. Let's go with green eyes, because only 2% of the world has green eyes. Fun fact for y'all. Alright, cheeks. So we gotta work the nose. So yeah, not that. We just want the bridge down. What the fuck's the cell end? Yeah, there we go. That's actually what we want down. It's not necessarily so much the actual bridge. There. Well, I'm already happier with that. A little bit bigger. That's the wrong slider. Just in a smidge. Jaw. Alright. I don't even care what he really looks like, to be honest, guys. I am completely happy with this. Let me just change, like, the color to a darker color if I can. Yeah, not like that. Is it just me, or did that not make anything darker? All right. Yeah, I'm seeing no transition here. Make my dude look older. All right, hell yeah. See, okay, higher strength. Okay, I did choose the right one. Let's do it. All right, we're about to cook here, boys. Bronx. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope you guys are ready for this. It's about to get real. Dude, my cat got me good. All right, I turned down the sensitivity on my mouse because it was crazy. I apologize for that. No more sporadic stuff.
Snotty expression. You're a Breton. The masters of Magica, right? Nothing but a bunch of stuck-up snobs with cheap parlor tricks.
Huh?
Go ahead. Try your Magica in here. Let's see you make those bars disappear. No? What's the matter? Not so powerful now, are you, Breton? You're not leaving this prison till they throw your body in the lake. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Breton. You're going to die. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming.
I hope
for
so.
you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude, let me in that dude's cage. I'll go fight him right now.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up at the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
I'm just a wee
Stay put, prisoner.
shackled
Good.
man.
Let's go. We're not out of
Don't
this
mind
yet.
me here.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right.
I don't know if I want to be
This
from your
is the
dreams, old
day.
man.
Gods give me
I'm
strength.
just joking. Dude was dreaming about me. I'm scared. What are your intentions, sir? What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
And who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Then why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
And what should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything. I'm watching you.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Alright, yeah. Just making sure there's nothing worth of any value in here. Boris, you say? Seems quite familiar.
Keep quiet and stay.
Oh, I gotta check something real quick. I just want to make sure V-Sync's on. Yep, I could feel it. I could see it.
Stay out of the way.
Just because it's a new game, I don't normally like V-Sync, but because the frames just so inconsistent, it's just easier on the system.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Protect yourself.
Yeah, with yeah, you guys got this. I
captain's
believe in you.
down.
I'll root for you.
Never take me down.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
I'm just warming
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire.
What?
Have to keep moving.
Already?
Stand aside, prisoner.
I think he's still alive.
They'd be waiting for us here.
Fucker's
Oh, no,
moving.
it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blade. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
What? What? What do you mean? Follow you? You guys were following me? I was there first. I mean, I was the one that was in the... Ah! That actually scared me. I actually jumped. I was the one that was in that cell first. How does that fare? Oh, come here, little rat boy. Oh. Alright, I guess that dash don't work. Light work. So I'm not too worried about picking up the rat meat. We'll deal with that when that comes. let's just take everything. We'll drop stuff later. Alright. So you gotta do the A and D and press W. So I know how to do this. Mostly. Alright. So we got our shield. We're feeling pretty tough. This dude's looking like a goober over here. Alright, we'll just loot everything off the bodies and then we could totally go back and just drop things if we need to. Like, okay, now we're cooking. All right, like I said, we'll just grab everything. Boom. Just making sure there wasn't anything. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got to be like trying to get our stamina up, our acrobatics. I should probably wait to jump until I get out of here. I don't want to get into a fight with no stam. Take all the lockpicks. I'll just get you before you decide to come towards me. Boom, light work. Honestly, I have no interest in looting the rat meat. Sure, we'll take that. I like how the guys were like, you can't follow us. Yet there's like only one path. Well, okay, dude. Let's see. At least I know I'm going the right way because I keep running into rats. Man, this looks so good. Totally. Totally wild. I never really anticipated that we'd get a remake for this, and honestly, I expected a remake for maybe Morrowind before Oblivion. Though it's probably pretty wise. I shouldn't even. Why am I even picking that crap up? I don't even want it. Oh, I didn't see him. I don't want it. Yeah, I don't want to be overloaded with herbs. I don't think I'm gonna end up really doing much with it early. The space is always tight in these types of games early on, until you can get like a foundation, like places that you know you can actually drop loot off at. I gotta remember too, we can read books. I always forget that you can read books and get free skills. Man, I wish they were always that easy. But we all know they get a lot harder. You know, thank goodness they didn't ever consider back in the day about spoiling food. Nice, light work. I feel like, okay, there's another dude over there. You rat meat, I didn't mean to get that. Oh well. Light work, dude. Sheesh. Call me the fucking Ripper. Alright, so we got a repair hammer. That's pretty nice, though. I don't think we're going to need that for a bit. Use that to repair armor, weapons. Really important when you're, you know, trapped in a cave or a dungeon like so, and your sword breaks or your shield breaks. Just making sure there's no booby traps. Hold on, before I get in there.
Till help arrives. Hell, what makes you think help will get here before more than that? Here they come again! We need to get the Emperor out of here. Oblivion take you! Down! Oh.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again!
Damn right it is.
He might be working with the assassins.
Bring it on.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I don't know. I don't think about it. Yeah, I don't. What is the Nine?
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
Ooh, what sign marked my birth? I appreciate you. Appreciate every single one that's rolling through. What do you guys think for a? I'm thinking I'm playing a SpellSword, I think. Let's see. I'm thinking, guys. What do you guys think? Okay, so we might do the warrior because my person's magic inclined. I don't know if we need the mage, though it could be good for the extra magic points. Definitely don't need the thief. We don't need the shadow. Maybe the apprentice? No. Steed. True. The Lord. I can see the Lord. Or the warrior, maybe. Dude, I don't even know. Fuck it, the mage. I'll be pissed if I'm wrong. We'll eat it later on if we need to. Oh, God.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end.
We're gonna
will
see
come
how
when
bad
it will
this goes,
come.
boys. What about me?
Your stars are not mine.
Wasn't prepared
Today
for
the
that.
mage shall light your way on the paths of glory.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Ooh, aren't you afraid to
No
die,
trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face
Sketchy.
my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going
I
then?
go to my grave.
Ew.
A tongue shriller than
Don't
all
take
the
me there.
music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Sire. You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Who's Uriel Septim?
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here
yeah.
alive, and I intend to do it.
I know who that was. What are the blades?
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
Interesting, okay.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
I don't necessarily care about the arrows. Just want to check if they have potions or anything. That's the big thing right here. Oh shit, dude, these guys are sneaky.
You thought we'd go down easy? The Emperor's in danger!
Talos, preserve us. This can only lead to your
Help the Emperor!
That's
Not smart. Glenroy!
Help him with what? Dude's just going his own way. The Emperor's got a mind of his own, obviously. Which he should. Rocks.
Prisoner, help the Emperor!
Caught that.
You're lucky I like That's not smart.
I keep hitting those guys. He's getting pissed at me. Sorry. I don't mean to hit you guys. The septum. Let's go.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Something seems sus.
It's clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Surely you guys are coming
The gate
again.
is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Isn't this the dead end? Yeah. It's coming from
It's
there.
a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. You thought we'd... For the Emperor!
Die, you scum!
Oblivion, take him!
Burn the dragon fires!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal
No,
servants.
Septum!
He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last
Give me.
son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Okay. No!
Why?
Emperor!
You chose a bad day.
Shit!
Cold.
Shit! Alright, well thanks for having my back, bro.
No.
That's fucked up though, honestly.
Talos, save us.
He got me with my hand in my pants. I couldn't even swing on him. Thank you, Boris.
Failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey?
Who's
He
Joffrey?
said that? Why?
Who the hell is Joffrey? Is there another heir?
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know.
Okay.
He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
All right, near the city of Coral. And how do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced knight. Am I right?
Wait. You have me as a knight? Even though yeah, right. Or a SpellSword. Wait a second.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yeah, I understand.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
No, I want it. That's my sword. So I might want to change my class from a Breton, but we'll see. We'll get a choice at the very end. What I need to do right now is just make sure that I have a weapon attached. Just get those off my wrists. I gotta attach this weapon to a shortcut. Okay. Alright, sweet, I am going the right way. I wasn't sure. I opened the door with Beerus' key. Bars. Exit to sewers. Okay. We're heading to the Pooh Palace. Okay, not bad. All right, boys. Anyone have any suggestions what class we should be doing? Or what race for a spell ward? So we can keep our Breton. We can do a high elf. We could do a red guard or even an orc. I don't really want to do an orc though. A Nord. Let's see, overview. Master of Cold, great fortitude, a highly talented warrior, improved endurance, augmented willpower. Higher strength, affinities of weapons, can boost them. So the origins change one of their strengths, so that's what I'm looking at here. Not Imperial. Enhanced speed. Improved endurance. Alright, let me use the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Honestly, we might just stay with our Breton. Just keep it easy. Okay, excuse my French. That means I have to remake my dude, right? So I actually messed up. We just wasted time. Enter select. Holy shit. I did not mean to randomize appearance. Head, hair. It's alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna literally speedrun this. Eyes, tone, green. Shape, tone, skin tint, not that. I'm white, but I'm not pale. I don't want to be a vampire now. All right. Perfect. Let's go. We escaped the sewers. Huge. We're him. All right, now the real game starts. Now we got to go find Joffrey. Oh, my game might have crashed? I don't think so, though. I hope not. No, okay, I think we're good. Sheesh. Oh, would you look at that? The red arrow on your compass shows the direction of Waynon Priory. You can walk there by following your compass or open up the world map to travel there directly. Or you can set off in any direction and begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck. So fast traveling right off the rip, man. Games knew how it was made. So, you know, let's do the honors and go through town, shall we? Game looks really good, though. All right, let's go. Let's see. There's something over there. I think that's the mage tower, if I'm not mistaken. I could very well be mistaken, though. I think that's like one of the DLC towers. It ain't a DLC no more. Oh yeah, now that I'm out, I need to be jumping a bit and get our acrobatics up so we can regain stamina faster. Let's see. Yeah, we want to go this way.
Oh, have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat. Spare a coin for the infirm.
Nope, I want his armor. How do we get that? Ooh, should I worry about trying to sell some things here? Try to sell some of my scraps and get some money. A staff. Well, I don't have a staff. Discount spells. Interesting. Imperial Commerce. The best defense? Okay. Then there's a slash place. Alright. I know I have more weapons. We'll see. I think I'm gonna go here and sell all the weapons real quick, just so we can clear up some space. And then... I like that helmet, sir. Man, I'm doing everything in my power to not let those
you need axes and blunt weapons. Big ones.
intrusive
So
thoughts
he makes
win.
them and sells them here. Slash and Smash, the big orc weapons shop. Big weapons for big heroes.
Imperial City, what about it?
Where else? You have to be here. This is the city. The big city. Why waste time in little places?
Good point. Alright, let's do some
Can I
bartering.
interest you in?
See what you have here. Ooh, okay, an iron shield. Let's go to your weapons. Quite expensive with my 56 gold here. I do have a steel short sword, and I think we're gonna just keep rocking with that because it swings pretty quick. I gotta double check what my proficiencies are though. Man, am I getting robbed or am I getting robbed?
That's a fair deal.
I don't think so. Okay, I got 78 gold, so I can't even be considering to buy anything right now.
That seems a fair price. You drive a hard bark. That's a fair... An excellent bargain.
I'm just letting him have it. All right, 138. Buying some of that stuff's tempting,
I appreciate
but
your business.
I'm sure you do. What is?
For the right price, I can make anything good as new.
Let's just repair all while I'm here.
Stop talking.
All right.
Enough.
So sweet. All right, so we made some space. Rambo, Berg Mama, good to see you guys. So we made some space by selling all of the extra gear that we picked up along our way.
Hi there.
Hello, sir. You interrupted me, rude. Now we could head to our destination.
What is it, citizen?
So let's take a look into that real quick. Let's open up our inventory. Let's take a look at our quest. So right now we need to take the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey at Waynon Prairie near the city of Carol. So we are over here right now in the Imperial City. I'm gonna do a little jaunt over here to Carol. You know what we're gonna do? The city looks great. We're gonna teleport to the horse stables. And I don't want to be that guy, but we might even teleport all the way there. But I want to kind of take the world in, so you know, we got a good embrace. We got a good embrace for how the city looked, because quite honestly, the city looks exactly the same in all sections outside of like a couple minor areas. Can't remember how to put my stuff away, but it's okay. I don't need to worry about it. Look at those mountains, man. Sheesh. Oh, we got to get rid of this head bob. Why did nobody say anything? No wonder why everything looked like cancer for a second. For a long second. Camera motion. Head bob. Apply changes. Oh man, that's so much better. I was wondering why the game looked so blurry and I just couldn't put my finger on it. It was the head bob. All right, also while we're doing this, let's take a look at our character. So we're pretty well balanced outside of our agility and speed and endurance, but what we need, we're juicing on. All right, heavy armor. Yeah, we're doing good. I'm feeling good about this. Little conjuration. Restoration. Dude, our restoration's crazy. All right, well, let's just do our
What
run.
is it, citizen?
Oh man, so they have an auto walk feature, but you can't sprint. Alright, we're going to Carol. Okay, good. I do get athletics through sprinting. I didn't want to, but I was about to be a jumpy boy. Be bouncing all over the place. Alright, we got a sign over here telling us to take a left. Man, this world's awesome. I approve. And the game seems to be running well enough. So once we get here and start this quest too, see if Joffrey's here, we're gonna take a look at our spell book and see what spells we have access to and what we can put on our hotbar. Okay, we're speed running. We're not. I do. Okay, I want to take in the sights, guys. We'll take in the sights when we got the horse. We'll take the sights in when we got the horse. Deliver the amulet. I've arrived at Waynon Prairie. Now I must take the amulet of kings to Joffrey. All right, I think I can manage that. What do you guys think? You guys think we can manage that? Are you Joffrey?
Yes? Can I help you?
I must speak to Joffrey, please.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
My boy Joffrey.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
I brought you the Amulet of Kings.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it.
Give Joffrey the amulet.
By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings.
Look at his eyes.
Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Tell him about the Emperor's last words, about how he chose you.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange
the
destiny
one.
of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Who is the Prince of Destruction?
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the danger of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Well, then how can Oblivion threaten us?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries.
Okay.
It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
The Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence.
Okay, who's his son?
Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
And where can I find Uriel's son?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here.
Okay.
You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Joffrey. Thank you. Can you tell me about Mehrunes Dagon?
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
What about the dragon fires?
The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Interesting. What about Varus?
One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
And who are the Blades?
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
Okay. And who is the Elder Council?
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
All right, and who is this Martin dude?
He is a priest in the Chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son.
Okay.
You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here. Waste
I think
no
that's
time.
Enough.
You must find Martin before the enemy does.
I'm sorry that I didn't ask. I'm sorry I didn't ask about the necklace guys, but I'm sure we're gonna find that out. I didn't really want to spoil it. Alright, real quick. Let's take a look at our magic again. So we got the dragons. Alright, guys. Partially kind of want to run there because I know I'm gonna find things along the way. Let's go on an adventure, boys. Well, at least partial adventure, you know what I mean? Let's take on some of the landscape, and then we'll move along. Yeah, acrobatics 10, that's what I'm talking about. So, I know there's lots of things, you know, to loot. We've got all these tiger lilies and everything around here. And I totally do want to loot it. But I am genuinely not too interested in looting much of anything. I don't know, actually, I guess I could sell them. I'm not huge on looting anything unless I can sell it or it's an upgrade, because I have nowhere to store anything until I either get a house or an inn or something, and it's been a good 10 or 15 years since I've played this game, and so I don't know when that's gonna happen. And I don't know what I gotta do to make it happen, and I'll probably have to do some Googling to to figure out where to store things before I lose my sanity at some point. Because I know you can make like potions and whatnot, which I'd love to be able to do. Alright, let's see. If I just start casting spells while I'm out here too. What I'm curious about is that if I gain experience from purely casting it, or if I only gain experience when I'm actually doing damage, if it's damage based or just cast based. I do not remember. Where to loot? Where to loot? Actor, okay, there's just a little town. See, this is why you explore in Elder Scroll games.
Better be moving along, outsider.
Let me give you some advice, stranger. Leave now. You ain't welcome here. Just go away.
All right, bro. Shit. Whoo-wee. Sorry, man.
Sheesh.
Fucking hey, dude. Who pissed in his Cheerios? All right, let's go, boys. We're not gonna let him dampen our mood. We'll be back when we're stronger and more confident. I mean, even right now, honestly, I kind of feel like a shit brick house. I mean, I've got some decent armor, decent weapon. I could just heal and run away for days. Like, watch, this is about to hit and I can't even... Like, I don't even gotta see him, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm Timothy Jones Jr. I really hope that... I probably should have clipped longer than that. Smackberg. I should have done a minute right there. Hopefully it gets it. Wait, I don't even know what house I just walked. I don't even know what I saw in there. Whose house is this? The Weatherly? Yeah, I don't know if we actually want to be here. Let's just keep puttering along, shall we? Ooh, 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 ooh. I remember what these are. These give you buffs. And when you find these, you can reactivate them later on to give you buffs in certain areas. Know the truth, observe the law, pray at my chapel altar to receive my blessing. Boom. I wonder what kind of blessing we got. I wonder, let's see. Okay, I can't figure out there. How do we find out that kind of information? Show active effects. Fortify Magicka. Alright, whatever, we'll take it. We're not complaining. Dude, my game feels like it's about to crash. So I'm just gonna keep it a $1.50. We're dropping this puppy down to high, but we might have to just do a restart. That might not even be the problem. It could have been. I mean, my graphics card was using 14 gigs of VRAM, so who knows? But we're at 100 frames, so you know, I also don't know what to say. What? Oh, it's because I have no stamina. A sneak attack for 1 damage? What the hell, dude? The sneak attack sucks. Alright. Dude, I don't know how I can't kill the fucker. It's alright. We get the experience for hitting him. We'll take that. That's a W enough. Shrine of Sanguine? Oh, you pervy bastards. You have a book here for me to read? Oh. I don't want to open up your empty chest anyway. Oh. I don't mean it like that, lady.
Have you come to revel in the glory that is the Shrine of Sanguine?
From Sanguine? What's the Shrine of Sanguine?
It is a place of celebration for us. We dance, we make love. Would you speak with Sanguine?
I will not.
Go on about your dreary existence. The Lord Sanguine has no interest in one such as yourself.
Oh, that's fucked up, bro. I wouldn't even say that to you.
Do not test his patience.
You lucky I don't fuck you up right here, right now. I don't even know the stipulations of that, dude. It's almost worth killing you, but I don't know how strong they are. Dude, we're mountain men. Like, look at that. I'm assuming we're going to that castle. Alright, let's get all the way up here and then we can take a nice look around. Alright, let's do something though, real quick. View distance high. Texture quality high, even though I think that's what it is because we're already at 14 gigs. Honestly, the rest of it can go exactly where it's at. There's view distance and textures. Just bump those puppies up. Yeah, I want to see more of those mountains, so lit. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like there's something stashed around this rock, and maybe I'm tripping. That's sweet, man. Is that sweet or is that sweet? I think that's another ruins, maybe another altar, so I think we want to run to that. Berg mama. We'll see though. Maybe it's just another group of pervy weirdos over here, or it's just some ruin. Oh shit. Damn, that dude just triple hit. You cheating bastard. Damn. Alright, bro. Just sit here and spam this and just become a pro healer in no time. Because I do know that's how this works. I just saw another wolf. Oh, dear. Agnes camp? Where? Jesus, I like how everything just lagged ballsack. Like, as soon as I loaded it, as soon as I got to Dagny's camp, everything just froze for a sec. Okay, well, I found a trail. I guess that's a win. Just trail to the water hole, though. Seeking your roots. I've discovered a spring of Nirn root, a plant ingredient. This unusual must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little more about it. An alchemist can be found in almost every city. Sweet. That's really cool. Let's make sure we don't sell that. Let's just go here just so we find it on the map. Jesus. We're taking it back down. Game's died. Well, I think it's gonna be easier getting up that way. Oh, and I'm on the backside, so yeah. Alright, since we made it here, let's just teleport to here. And then we'll walk up the main trail just so we don't have to do the whole loop around. You know, that makes sense, right guys? Thank you. I know a lot of you are like, oh, just teleport. We could.
Come on, run while there's still time.
Look at
the guard
those
still holds
fucking
the road, but it's only
eyes.
a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Brother! Chill, you're freaking me out, man. Run from
God's
what?
blood. You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing.
The whole city can't be destroyed.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin.
There's
We're
no way.
all that's
It's not
left.
possible.
Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
Then how did you escape?
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
Simba.
I'm just tired. I can't face it. I have to start over from nothing.
Don't give up. You're not alone. And the chapels and the Elder Council will help us.
Why'd you jump up here just to go right here? You're such a turkey. Literally jumps on my lap just to walk across it to get onto his catio.
I've looked
that
everywhere.
He has
Perhaps she's
access
still in
to.
Kvatch in a basement hiding.
I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it.
Can I steal a bed from one of you guys?
I don't even try. I just keep going until I drop.
Is that a thing? Surely there's a free bedroll somewhere. Or there's gonna be an inn up here. If there's an inn once we get up to the top, that's where we're crashing. And then we'll wait for daytime. Jesus. I'm going the right way, right? Holy hell. I think we're in trouble, boys. Oh, gate to Oblivion, you say? Oh, well, would you look at that? Put me in, coach. Let's do it. Let's go. All right.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
What happened here?
We lost the damn city. That's what happened! It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets.
Get him out then.
The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them. With that damned Oblivion gate blocking the way.
What will you do now?
The only thing we can do. We'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
What about Kvatch?
My home! My goddamn home in flames! It kills me that I can't get in there and do something!
Well, here, I'll go do it.
We couldn't have been any less prepared for this. Seems like they came out of nowhere. There were just so many of them. If only I had a way to strike back at the enemy. But we can't leave the barricade until that Oblivion gate is closed.
I'll help you, bud. I got you, dude. Well, wait a second. Well, that's how you get into Kvatch. You just fuck that bitch. Let me see what's going on here. not as strong as I thought. Yeah, we can get him. We can bypass him. We don't gotta fuck him up.
What's it like out there?
We don't have
we
to.
We were beginning to fear we were the only survivors.
Martin.
Brother Martin? Yes, he's right over there.
Where's
he led
he?
a group of us here during the confusion of the attack. We owe him our lives.
Okay. Yeah, well, what are you guys doing about your town?
It all happened so fast. It was all we could do to round up the survivors and try to get them to safety. We failed them miserably.
I'm sorry to hear that. Alright. Is it you? Yeah, it is you.
Have you brought help? We've been trapped here since the Daedra overran the city.
This is his son. The Emperor told me to find you.
The Emperor is dead. Who are you? What do you really want with me?
You're Martin, right? The priest?
Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
There is a plan and we're part of it.
What plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this?
I can understand your struggles, but you are the son of Uriel Septim.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
The Daedra came for you.
An entire city destroyed to get at me? Why? Because I'm the Emperor's son?
Exactly. Why would I lie to you?
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me?
Simply put, I just want you to come to Waynon Prairie with me.
No. I'm sorry, but even if what you say is true, I won't abandon these people to their fate. I'll go with you when we can all leave here together.
All love, brother. I'll help you, Martin. Alright, let's get everyone out of here. God darn it. Okay.
It isn't that I don't believe you, but I won't go with you until I know everyone can leave here safely. We've been through too much together already for me to just abandon them to their fate.
Alright. Okay. Okay, so now I need to go destroy the Oblivion gate. I already talked with her. I'm pretty sure is the leader. So now we need to leave the town? Okay, dude. Get fucked, bro. Oh man, we're so slow. We gotta bump this speed up a bit. We're definitely gonna have to work on that speed because it's gonna help our dodging ability and our ability to like just negate everything. All right, let's just go straight into Oblivion. Let's clear a path for him. I don't really think there's anything else we could do. I mean, they can't leave until this place is gone. You tell them, bro. Where are we going? Where are you going? I'm following this guy.
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others... taken... They were taken to the tower.
Oh shit, the tower? That's not good. It's alright, what's going on?
Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across the bridge. They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here.
Fine, Captain Matthias needs your help.
The captain is still holding the barricade. I figured I was the last one left alive. All right, I'll try to get out of here and let the captain know what's going on.
All right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't need to be in here. Hold on a second. Let me double check something, guys.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
Alright. So I talk to this dude?
How could the Nine let this happen? Are they angry with us?
I'm partially confused here, actually, guys. Okay, it is the gate to Oblivion. The fuck? Okay, so apparently something just wasn't set up correctly. And maybe I just don't need to be in Oblivion yet. Nope, I do, okay. Let's do it then. Fuck you. I pushed logs, I know what happens. Dude, I don't trust this. I'm more worried about what's gonna fall on me. Yeah, see, like what? What the fuck? What the hell, man? This looks super sick. I'll just take a moment to appreciate that, other than that annoying noise. Man, that looks sick. Gotta harvest it. Oh, I can't get to you, bro. We're just gonna run past him. The portal, blood something. All I read was blood. All right, well, that looks kind of bloody. That looks sick. Oh. You little fuckers. I'll fight you on your level. Whew, we're in trouble. We're gonna have a brutal start. You feel this? What the fuck you talking about, Willis? Ow. That's kind of fucked up.
Prince and power!
I can't block the fire attack, so it hurts. Let's get full health, shall we? This is getting scary. Oh. Especially not have to fight somebody every time I go into one of these things. Can I change like the... Yeah. Everything just seems a little too dark. Like I can actually see now. Sorry about that, guys. Like, holy hell. Was it just me? Am I crazy? That's where we came in from. That's sick.
Over here! Quickly! In the cage! Over here! Stay away! In the cage! Over here!
Oh, am I really encumbered? What can we do about that?
Over here! Quickly! Quickly! Quickly, there's no time.
Who
We
are
must
you?
Get to the top of the large tower. The
Who is
sigil keep,
this?
they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion gate open. Find the sigil stone, remove it, and the gate will close.
Okay.
Hurry! The
Yeah.
keeper has the key. You must get
All
the
right.
key.
Okay. Yeah. We'll get the key. From the sigil keeper? Okay. Oh yeah, let me drop something real quick or eat something. Oh, I don't know what's gonna kill me. Where is that rat? Maybe we just gotta drop it. Drop. Holy crap, I'm still encumbered. What? I'm not encumbered. Oh, I am. Okay. Boom, shakalaka. Oh, dude, those puppies are 43 fucking stones. Holy Toledo's Batman. All right. Let's go back over here, kick some ass. Get those acrobatic levels. Milk it while we got it. Oh, so. Alright, we got this. This is light work. Light work. Let's go, insane. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing amazing tonight. So we gotta get rid of this, because I'm pretty sure this guy can heal and summon imps. Okay, I am literally just seeing things. I don't even know what just happened. We'll take the Daedra hearts though. I'm sure those go for a pretty penny. Kill him before his demon becomes a problem. That was way too close for comfort. That was really... Whew. We're really living on the edge here, boys. Because my armor's cooked. Okay, give me a second. Just had to close my door. I've been letting fresh air in since I got back. Letting my cat breathe some fresh air. And chase any bugs that got in, because that's his favorite thing in the world, is attacking bugs. Let's see. Sauron's eyes destroyed. Nice, okay. So we just collapsed the Oblivion gate? Let's fucking go. Breaking the siege of Kvatch. I have closed the gate by taking the sigil stone that anchors it with Oblivion. I should tell Sovlian Matius that the way to Kvatch is now open. Matthias. Jesus, can I read these slippery tongued names? No. Alright, now I gotta clear the way in. There's gonna probably be a guy or two, I assume. Nope. Can't get me. I'm in here. Na boo boo. That ain't gonna happen. Alright. So I don't need to talk to... I know I found one of these, so I know I can get a blessing from one of them.
I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be much...
Yeah, I didn't mean to talk to you, ma'am. I'm sorry. Brother Martin.
It isn't that I don't believe you, but I won't go with you until I know everyone can leave here safely. We've been through too much together already.
Okay, so I need to talk to...
A whole city. Take care.
Do I need to talk to the people outside of Oblivion's gate? Who should also just be able to see that Oblivion's gate is closed? Maybe. Apparently so. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. Alright. Matthias.
Close the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate.
Let's go.
For Kvatch!
I'm gonna let them go and do the heavy work. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We'll do this though. We'll hug a bunch of fireballs at dudes that don't get hurt by fire. See how much that helps.
Come.
Breaking the siege of Kvatch, entered the ruined city of Kvatch with Matthias and his men. We must clear the southern plaza before the survivors in the chapel can be rescued. Okay.
For Kvatch!
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death! Die! This ends here!
This ends here!
I've helped Matthias and his men retake the southern plaza. I should talk to him about our next move. Yeah, we can do that. Matthias, brother, my brother in Christ, what should we do?
We wiped the bastards out.
Damn right we
It's
did.
safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right.
Okay.
Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
I heavily need to rest. If I can, I'm gonna rest in here.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it? There's no one else?
There were others, sir, but they refused to stay put. We tried to convince them it was dangerous, but they left anyway. I guess they didn't make it.
Very well. The area outside the chapel has been cleared, and these people need to be taken to safety. Escort them to the camp south of here at once.
But sir, I want to help fight.
You will, soldier. Once they're secure, get back here immediately. We'll need every available blade, and there'll be plenty of fighting to go around.
Sir, yes, sir. Civilians, it's time to move out. Let's go.
Yo! Unbaked cookies! Let's go! Thank you so much! How we doing? I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the host. Absolutely blessing me and sugarcoat my night. How we doing today? How was the stream? I almost want to guess you were playing Oblivion. If I could make an assumption. Oh, I love milk too. How we doing, Neglect? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, Cookies. Oh, I didn't realize I had to come back here and talk to him. I was getting all excited and heading out of the town. Ooh, Elden Ring. Absolutely banger. I commend you for that. Is it your first run through? Tonka Knight, thank you for running through. Taj, the programmer, he told her we wanted to meet someone new. Oh, well, that's super kind of you guys. I appreciate that. Well, I'm Cosmic. I play a wide variety of anything and everything. It's always goofy fun times. I'm either
I can't believe it.
Getting lost in new RPGs or indie games, or
maybe we do have
laughing at the fact of how bad I suck at FPS shooters.
We're not
now.
done, not even close.
And
this was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us.
Just you and your FNG.
If we're truly going to succeed,
well, fortunately,
I'll need much more of your help.
I don't hate anybody here. It's all clean slate for everybody.
What we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway.
Then let me give you a little shouty before I get thrown back in. See what she did there? Not only did she throw her controller at the end of stream, it sounds like a wild time. No, I honestly commend anyone that can play Elden Ring. I can't do Souls games. I've played a little bit of Elden Ring. I did like 2 8-hour streams and I killed a dragon and the dude on the horse and like a couple other guys. And I couldn't do it, man. It's such a brutal game. Like I'm a glutton for punishment. Don't get me wrong. I will solo queue ranked in FPS games that I am completely washed in nowadays. But I can't do that. Matthias, let's go. I don't know what I'm doing with Matthias, but let's go.
Our goal is the castle gate. We should be able to use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out!
There's an accident of VT Rousseau. That's funny. Nope, I totally understand how that can happen. I mean, even that even happens hilariously enough with some of the newer, fancier, like webcams that are like 3D and have the AI tracking. I've totally seen those like zoom in towards people's feet when they stand up, or mainly feet, weirdly enough, or hands. Like it'll I don't know, grab those objects.
Damn it! This is no good.
Jeez, my eyeballs, dude.
Locked, and the only way to
feel like
open
my head just got ripped around.
The gatehouse.
Okay. What about the castle gate?
We can't open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now would be through the passage at the North Guardhouse.
Have I tried a Souls game with guns?
Locked.
I have not.
Hurry and find
Barrett not that I know of.
He should be back in the chapel and should still have the key to the guardhouse. Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse. Find the
like
passage
Gunslinger,
and open that gate.
And then like
the castle and secure it.
Like the indie game, I think, like Gunslinger, but that doesn't necessarily count. That's more roguelike. Dude, Chaos always sets me free. Chaos is actually my sanctum. And I am the creator of it. The chaos, not the sanctum. Remnant is kind of a Souls game. You know, also like...
We saw the smoke
you
from
know,
the gold road while out on patrol. How can we help?
It's what's crazy with Souls like is like I don't necessarily want to say Souls because it's like what are we comparing, you know? Because if we're comparing combat, like yeah, there's definitely like the Souls games and the brutality with it, but then you also have other things that are kind of Souls-like Monster Hunter and Remnant and I don't know, there's other games like that. I mean, if you want to even think about it, like games, extraction shooters are like the PvP version, but they're shooters, or like Dark and Darker, you know? Follow me, soldier.
We'll be right behind you. I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it. I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the order. Finally, a chance to fight back.
See, that was my problem. I die so much, even though I tried to min-max a build when I was playing Elden Ring, I absolutely fumbled, and quite honestly too, part of it where I was getting more frustrated than anything is I didn't really know where to find bosses, and I felt like I was finding myself in areas when I did find like dungeons and stuff that I just wasn't the right level for. I practically ran the entire open world of the game and cleared every open world boss that there was, and then yeah, I just didn't have guidance, and I'm not the type of person that doesn't know what to do with that. Like, you know, you give me a sandbox like that when it's just a brawler dungeon crawlers type thing, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where to go. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'll kill the dragon in the water, and I'll kill the big horse dude and everything else I can find. 440 something deaths. You know, that was my big gripe when I started playing that game, is that I never started a counter.
Why?
I'm sure maybe the game has a counter built in, but I never actually kept track myself.
You do the guard one little favor, and suddenly you think you're Mattias's best friend. You probably couldn't find it on your own. I'm coming with you. If we make it, I'll open the door for you.
And when I say I min-maxed my build, I min-maxed my build. I had that extremely long katana, and then I was like, had a blood attack. I was like a blood sword, double slash, spam button, dude. Man, why? I don't want to go into your little creepy crawly place down here. What the hell? She's just trying to lure me somewhere scary and touch my no-no squares or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he was actually taking me to go kill something. I just saw that look that he gave me, and I don't know.
You'll never take me down. Do your worst.
Wanted to see if you can get under 1,000 before you get the DLC. Well, how far into it are you right now? If you could sit, like, you know, if you have any idea. I mean, when I played the game, I think I ended off at like what I would consider like 5% of the game. And like I've watched so many people play the game, but yeah, not enough to know what I was doing. Scary. Why do you guys all what? Okay, all right. Fucking weirdos, man, looking at me with those peering deep eyes. These guys are freaking me out. I believe you'll be able to do it, though. I mean, I don't know how far you are, but if you're at least like a third to half the way there, even though I know like the hardest stuff is yet to come, you know, you can get really lucky on like Millennia, or any of them. You might be able to do them in like under 10. One of them, two of them. Yeah, the side bosses. And honestly, too, it helps as long as you have a decent build. As long as your friends here aren't steering you in the wrong path and like purposely giving you a hard build, you're fine. You'll find the pacing. You'll make it work. Oh, more than half with the main. Oh, I got faith then. I mean, granted, I don't know. You could have like a Kai situation where he sits there and dies 3,000 times to the same fucking boss, and then the boss pity kills itself because of a glitch, essentially. Or doesn't necessarily pity kill itself, but he gets lucky.
This is it. The entrance to the passage is right here. I'll unlock it for you. Best of luck.
Exactly. See, that's the one boss that I've like always tuned into a handful of streamers when they're fighting, just because it's interesting. Like, I want to be able to play at that level and play that, but I just can't. All right.
If Captain Marius is waiting on you to get that gate raised, you'd better... I'm going...
Okay, well then why the fuck is my marker right here? I didn't listen to what he said, but... The castle gatehouse? Where's the castle gatehouse? Dude, this game is scuffed right now. It's not scuffed, I'm just scuffed in the head. So I need to get... Oh, I'm such a dummy. I'm such a fooligan, guys. I'm sorry. I lost my last brain cell yesterday. Alright, we found the tunnel to the entrance of Kvatch. I need you to follow to the underground gatehouse so I can raise the gates and let the guards into the castle courtyard. I think I can maybe manage that. I've already forgot it. Oh yeah, 360. We're fast as fuck, boy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let me through, motherfucker. Oh my god, I am blind, dude. Like I said, I lost my last brain cell yesterday. Well, Cookies, what other kind of games do you like playing outside of Souls games? What do you find yourself playing? I've been on a big Survivor game kick, so I played Oscar and then the new RuneScape Survival, and then I plan on playing Valheim here soon. Maybe Enshrouded as well. Ooh, dirty birdies. You short-legged motherfuckers. I gotta make it fair, so I'm fighting on their level, you know what I mean? Oh shit.
This area is clear.
No!
We've got to get inside and find the Count before it's too late.
I'm literally one hit. I'm literally one hit.
You're pathetic.
Woo! We're living on the edge. Seriously, why won't they die? Stop fireballing me, dickheads. Go pick on somebody else your own size. I'm not your size anymore. This ain't fair, dude. I felt bullied in that situation. I don't think any of this is worth looting. Wait, did we lose 2 of our homies back here? Is that what you're telling me? There's no way. Okay. Oh, we lost one of the boys. Oh, look at all that. Look at all that. Sheesh. We just had the biggest come up of the century. The fattest fucking come up, dude. CS2. Okay, a little gremlin on some gremlin things I see. Monster Hunter. Repo. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for blessing me with a raid. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Sleep good, dream big, dream safe. I will 100% be rolling through to watch you play some something. Hopefully some Elden Ring. Pokemon, that's what I want to ask you about. Yeah, ask her when she's free. I'm sure they're tired. I appreciate you again. Thank you so much for the host. What's up? Oh yeah, man. That's the fit. All right. Well, I guess I don't need any of this anymore. Get rid of all that. Get rid of that mace. I don't want to, but might need to get rid of. Might need to get rid of something. On and off, probably 2 years, give or take. I don't know, maybe closer to actually 3, maybe 3 or actually, yeah, 3 or 4. I streamed for like a year on Twitch, and then 2 years ago I kind of came over here and streamed pretty hardcore full time for like a year, and then stopped for a little bit, and now I'm kind of back and forth on, well, I'm not back and forth now, I'm more constant to streaming on here and streaming on Twitch as well and YouTube, so I'm kind of like, you know, back into it. Had to take a little mental break. I got bored and tired of all the games that were coming out. I felt like I was forcing myself to just turn the stream on. And I was just tired from work, as in, you know, as people are. Alright, let's eat the mutton. So we need to lose 13. My guy, so what I really need is to sleep so that I can level up my character, but I'm not able to do that. We lost a guy somewhere else along the way, so we'll have to go back and look into that. I got a question for you, TJ. Are you a streamer or just a gamer?
This ends here. Take that! All right, this is it.
He keeps breaking my neck.
We'll hold this area. You head to the back of the castle and find the Count.
I got him.
Don't come back here without him.
He's like, no. He just grabs your head and turns it. All right, Matthias. All right. Nice chair. Oh, very cool, man. Well, here, let me hit you with the follow, too.
Never take me down. Am I supposed to be?
I already had cookies with the follow.
Than you.
What did I just see? Oh. What kind of games do you enjoy playing? Are you a big Elden Ring player, maybe? I'm just taking a big guess because you guys just came in from an Elden Ring stream.
Where you fall down and bleed to death.
Dude, why are they just running past me? Am I not here? Okay, let me just go do a quest. Maybe that's all it wants me to do. Just brute force our way through it. Get a little bit of stam before I go in. Well, see, that's the thing, you know, honestly. It's the biggest thing, I think, is just having fun doing it, you know, going in without the biggest like not having the biggest expectations. I think if anything, you know, you just got to treat it more like, I don't know, you're just trying to play games, you know, like obviously you kind of want to be somewhat of like an entertainer. You want to obviously have people roll through, but you just got to have fun playing games. And when you're having fun playing games and people do stop through, they're gonna see that you're enjoying yourself playing games and, you know, hang out with you essentially. What? That ring's worth 200. Thank you, sire. I think, you know, obviously consistency helps, but I think it's about the connections that you make, and I think very much it's, you know, as much time as you spend streaming, it can be just as, like, beneficial to spend time in other people's streams and hanging out with other communities. Genuinely, like, you can meet wonderful people in other communities that'll end up being your friends and want to support you too, or, you know, play games with you. And when I had a lot more time, I used to be as active, or about, you know, hours. I used to spend hours essentially hanging out and supporting people when I had the time, when I was not working. I'm just looting stuff that I don't need, like a fool again. Okay, we'll leave that. All right, no more looting. I don't know, it's just, you know, making friends with people. If you make friends and you're active in communities, you'll meet people. And I almost think that's a better way of making friends, especially as a new streamer, than it is than just going online and expecting people to show up. Currently, I mostly do Pokemon fan games. Dude, that's awesome. So you do, what do you mean by Pokemon fan games? Are you talking like the Pokemon Online or like retro Pokemon games? At some point, you'd like to do more variety. Eventually, get a capture card so you can do Nintendo Switch games. Okay, totally. You know, and as long as you've got any computer, pretty much, a used $60 capture card, the used $60 Elgato, or a, you know, $100 new for one of those capture cards will do you worlds of justice.
Where is the Count?
And gives you the ability to play and hook up whatever you want. Oh, okay, that's very cool.
If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left.
Are you talking? So how would that go then? Are you talking just like normal card battle or stuff, or I don't know, like just actually people, like little indie people making Pokemon-based games?
Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days to come.
Oh, that's really nice of him. Quite honestly, though, really, no matter what you're doing, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. It's like, because if you're turning on your stream and you're not having fun, Why are you even doing it? Dude, what is going on in this thing? Holy hell.
He should be around the camp somewhere. He was with the survivors we rescued from the Chapel of Akatosh.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Nintendo would strike him down hard. No, that's really cool, though. So I'm assuming you watch people like Pirate Software then that do the game jams and everything like that.
What is it, citizen?
Or at least maybe some of your friends do that play and make those Pokemon games. So this gentleman just gave me, I think, something really good. Well, I guess it's not really good. That's actually better. So I need to lose 8 pounds? What the heck? Which these are cheap. Okay, let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of that. Eat the orange. Eat the strawberries. Holy crap, I gotta figure out how to drop 2 more pounds. This game's broken. Wolf pelts. Hourglass. 4 more pounds? What the heck? Alright, screw the iron short sword. Okay, we're good. Please, sir, do not give me the armor off your back, neither of you. Okay, so we did complete that. We got them back their castle, so that's good. Now we need to go talk to the heir, Martin, in the town Kvatch. Yeah, one of my favorite games growing up, and I really hope we get a remake of it, is Pokemon Stadium. I would genuinely go out and buy a Nintendo Switch, because I don't have one, but I definitely would love one. I would genuinely go out and buy a Nintendo Switch if I could, if they made another Pokemon Stadium. Like, so quick. So quick. I would go into debt for it so fast. I really almost want the dude's Claymore. And I think he has a different helmet than I do. No, okay, it's the same everything. Okay, I'm never gonna use the Claymore. I don't need the Claymore. I want the Claymore. I don't need the Claymore. I'll come back. Nah, I feel ya. Let's see. I watch him when it's the weird hours when nobody else is online, which is normally at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Unless Co-Carnage is not online, or Lyric, or Summit. Those are the people I generally watch. If they're not online, then I'll budge. Alright, now we gotta head back to the town. We really need to sleep. Can I sleep here? I know we just hit a loading screen. We're gonna quadruple whammy a loading screen for a nap. Huge. Absolutely massive. We're just gonna get it out of the way. We're gonna sleep 15 hours. Because that's just gonna put me at the morning of the next day. Level 2. Okay, so Gotta do strength. Kind of want to do speed just so I move a little quicker, like running around, but I might save that for another one. Alright. I'll take that. That's dub. See, what can I carry now? I can carry up to 225. Nice.
Speak.
Hey, you don't tell me what to do, motherfucker. Wait, do I get... Oh, I do gotta speak to
State
you.
your business, citizen.
Oh, you don't have good news regarding Pokemon Stadium? No! Nintendo Switch has its membership called Nintendo Switch Online, and I'm pretty sure Pokemon Stadium is on that membership. Well, that's huge. Also, during Pokemon Day this year, Game Freak's announcing Pokemon Championship, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be extremely similar to Pokemon Stadium. Well, and that's all I want, you know. I'd be super down for that. I've already kind of committed to the idea that I'll probably end up getting a Switch 2, even though I know they have their disgusting monetization of like $90 games. But genuinely, I want to play the Zelda games that I don't have access to. And I want to play just the Pokemon games also. Like, I could play like the old school ones on emulators, and I know I can emulate it, but kind of ruins that experience. If I can figure out a way, I don't know, maybe I get some sort of handheld and see, or like, I don't know. If I can emulate those games, which I don't think you can emulate any of the newer Switch stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It would be really cool. It's definitely near its lifespan. I'm sorry to hear that. But if you got a family member or a younger brother or something like that, you can retire it to. If not, maybe you might even be able to get, you know, $100 for it, 150, whatever it's going for, essentially, in your area. Put it towards the next one. I don't know what they're gonna price them at. I'm kind of scared about that. I assume they're gonna be like $400, $300-400. But with how everything's been, you know, in the world, just prices, like technologies kind of went up crazy in just the last month. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, honestly, a Nintendo Switch is probably the only other console. I don't even have a PlayStation. I have like an older Xbox. I think a Switch is the only thing I'd buy. Other than maybe a Steam Deck, once they make a new Steam Deck. Because I have a feeling a new one's being cooked up. I don't wanna buy a Steam Deck and then them put out a new Steam Deck 6 months later. Because the Steam Deck's been out for a long time. Like, it's definitely due for a generation, you know, spark up. Unless they're completely banking on other people using their Steam OS, which is 100% a reality. Oh, you're the only one in the family? RIP. Well, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, especially if you've gotten your time out of it. Though, I can almost guarantee you closer, or at least like definitely after launch, but closer to it, the price is gonna massively drop. Or not, maybe not massively, but you know, they're gonna price gouge right before, because they know a lot of people are gonna try to come in and trade their stuff in that day.
Maybe she got
So they're gonna drop it
she's
like by
looking
like
for
an
you
extra
too.
20% or
How could
something.
the 9 let this happen?
But maybe not, because
You
also
agree with us?
On the opposite end of that, just how I said things could get more expensive, maybe they'll actually hold their value or maybe gain value. I think you should be able to. Like, you should be able to, like, wirelessly transfer it over, or maybe they'll even have some sort of cloud feature, which would be very, very smart if they don't have a cloud feature yet, to create one, because you're not going to be the only person that's going to be switching from a Switch 1 to a Switch 2
I'm just lucky to be able
that
I wondered if you'd come back.
wants
I
all
admit
their
I've
old
had my
game
doubts about
saves
your
and all that
story.
stuff. Give me one moment. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a drink. Probably not the best idea to be drinking a somewhat energy drink, but I don't gotta go to bed for another few hours, so I'll be fine. Holy InfoWars, go fuck a couch. You can transfer the data to a new console, and then I'd sell it. See it, yeah. And hopefully they'll just put out a cloud-based system beforehand, and it shouldn't be too hard, because even, you know, Steam has, like, granted, Steam's, I wouldn't necessarily say bigger, but because it definitely doesn't have as much money as Nintendo, but, like, you can log into any computer in your Steam account and download a game and have the same saves, or same for, like, Xbox accounts. I know that I used to be able to go and log into my Xbox profile on my buddy's account and then load over my cloud saves. Right? I mean, they do. You gotta try somehow. That's really funny, though. And DJ Stash 123, if anyone's curious, go check out my boy DJ Stash via info from band InfoWars. Ooh. Wait, they're starting tonight? How much are they going for then? It must be like $4.99.
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes, I'll come with you to Wayne Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
live.
Holy shit, lady! Chill! Tavia! Why the fuck are you in my bubble?
It's the smell.
No, don't do it, Smacky. Don't you dare do it.
Unless you need something that's
Thank you
continuing
so
to
much
burn
for
on
asking.
fire.
And not, I don't want to be pressured to go long, so please no. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I appreciate you. Please don't host me. I'm scared. With the new Mario Kart, it's $4.99. Oh, see, that's not too bad. No, you will, Smacky. Yeah, I know I can't be on for much more than like maybe an hour. So I genuinely appreciate the thought and the intent, man. I genuinely do. Thank you so much, Smackbird. Just take it and love it. I'll love it regardless. I just can't appreciate it tonight because I got adulting tomorrow. Unfortunately. I hope you guys had fun. What did you guys end off? Oh, I guess you're maybe not done streaming. I know, darn adulting. You guys know that better than me, because apparently At least Smackberg's for sure older than me.
I've put myself in your hands. Don't fail me.
It's wild. I don't feel as old anymore. Adulting does come first, man. It is the way. But you know, and honestly, that's why I always go back to saying, like, just make sure you're having fun with whatever you're doing.
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Waynon Priory.
You gotta have fun, and that's why it's okay to take breaks. You can't force yourself. If you force yourself, then you're not gonna have fun, and people are gonna see you not having fun, and they're not gonna want to hang out with you, even though they enjoy you.
I can't face it. I have to start over from nothing.
Well, that's the glory, brother, is that you can apply right now without even reaching the, you know, any of it. Doesn't mean you're gonna get it, but it doesn't mean you can't do it either. Like, genuinely.
How could the Nine let this happen?
And I do know that they let people in that are close.
I don't know.
So
what could we have done to deserve this?
You know.
Watch is finished. There's nothing left. I'm just lucky to be alive.
Cameron.
And worst case scenario, they say no. You get the first one out of the way, and you wait 2 weeks and just hit them with it again.
There's nothing left.
Berg Mama, you guys aren't allowed to be older. You're younger in spirit and soul, okay?
Gods. I don't even notice anymore. I guess you can get used to anything.
We're all still children in my eyes. Children of God. Martin, why do you keep looking at me like a weirdo? Okay, let's... 2,000 kilometers. And I don't even have a horse yet. I don't know about that one. Okay, so we need to return to Waynon Priory with Martin and discuss our next move with Joffrey. Okay. So let's totally 100% do that. By fast traveling. Because as you can see, I've already ran that path. We don't gotta do it again. Just once for the sensation. No, I mean... I get what you mean. I 100% believe... What the fuck is going on here?
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Waynon Priory.
Dude, are you... He's a mage. He just froze him in time. Hold on. What's happening, sir?
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Mabarel is dead.
Who was
I was in the
attacking?
sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner
Dude,
to see who it was.
They
looked
really
like
didn't
travelers,
care about the
ordinary.
faces.
Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
Where's Joffrey? Is he safe?
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us. But such violence!
Ah! You cheeky bastard! Ooh, okay.
Paradise awaits me.
Light work. Run your pockets, cuz. I don't want your bread, cuz. Okay, let's go. Good job, Martin. Really kicking ass and taking names over here. So, Brother Martin, what do we gotta do? Because it seems like my quest disappeared. I recovered... Nope, that's not it. I must find and protect Joffrey, but make sure that Martin remains safe from the enemies as well. Well, that's kind of a double-edged sword, ain't it? Are you gonna follow me inside, sir? I really hope you do. Dude, it is. No, it genuinely is. And that's what makes it so great. Like, you can tell that to a certain degree, they just, like, ran it through an AI upscaler and just said, yeah. Because the games back, or the faces back in the day, just kind of looked like shit. Like, the only person that I've seen that looks decent so far was, like, the Emperor, you know? And that was also, in the original game, that was, like, the only person that they actually did decent on. I mean, they other than the main characters. I mean, his face isn't bad, but you know, everyone that's not like a story character, it's just like it's so funny, man. It's so funny. You get like the crazy eyes. Okay, so Joffrey ain't in here. Can I rob this place? Nope, but I can read this. Do I gain any skill? Does it work like that? I don't remember if this game has that. Like, I know there's lore here that I totally could be reading, and I might be getting my games mixed up because I haven't played this in 10 or 15 years. But in some games back in the day, you used to be able to read books and you would get skills from reading the books. You would, like, learn. The interesting thing is you think Bethesda literally don't see this as a remake because they literally kept everything. Right, though? You know, I wonder to, like, what degree did they remake stuff and what degree did they just essentially run everything through, like, an upscaler? Because I don't think they actually remade the game either. I think they're claiming it's a remake, and maybe they, you know, they did 100% redo the voice acting. The voice acting is 100% different.
I could use a hand here.
And if they did remake it, I think that they used like AI to essentially copy pasta the world and render it up or something. What do you need help with, Brother Pinner? What are you freaking out about?
God's blood that came out of nowhere. Have you seen Grandmaster Joffrey?
I don't know where Joffrey is.
We should check the chapel. Come on.
All right, let's do it, man. I'm with you. You're freaking out. I'm freaking out. Martin's just chilling. Let's go freak out in the chapel. Yeah.
Timing is excellent. I'll take the one on the right.
And also, with this game too, I think they saw the hype around the mod Oblivion.
They attacked without warning.
And they wanted to
I was praying in the
cash
chapel
him
when I
out.
heard Priam
You know,
Abrael shout.
they wanted a free
I had just
payback.
time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target
I'll
of this
explain
attack.
here in a second
I
why.
kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to go see if it is safe.
So, right now with games, and this definitely pertains to what you said just a second ago. So we're in this age with video gaming right now where AAA studios are fundamentally failing hand over foot because there's too many ideas and too many people putting their hands in the cookie jar, and the games are made off the idea of monetization and being safe. And so nobody's making anything new, but also trying to conform or push ideologies all at the same time. No matter what it is, that's just how it's seen now. It never was back in the day, but that's just how it's seen now. And so game companies, AAA studios, are scared to make new games or make anything new because, you know, the situations happen, like the Sony game that just crashed, and then you have Avowed and Dragon Age that just came out. Like, you've got these big AAA studio games that are trying to be safe, and they're pulling even like, you know, Dragon Age is pulling from a well-loved IP, even though the last Dragon Age before it sucked. So they're scared to make anything new and improvise and do anything. So you have these indie studios and smaller publishers and smaller studios that are actually making great games because they're gamers making games for gamers, and they all have a shared idea and vision instead of having like 30 people with these ideas and visions. And that's why you're seeing all these indie games blow up and do so much better than these AAA titles. And so what AAA titles are doing right now, out of fear and to just save their asses, and they've been doing it for the last year or two, and it's going to all make sense now, is they're doing remakes and remasters, because they're selling the things that they know that people love because it's an easy layup, because they've been crashing so hard and they can't make a good product. But they know that they can remake something like Oblivion, sell it at $50. There's 200,000 people playing online right now, damn near. This is a better success. This is a better launch than, and like, you know, and it's a remake. It's a better launch than most games, and it's a remake. It's literally just a remastered version of the game. Yep, I agree with you on that. Yeah, and they can't count the DLC stuff, which is just one quest, horse armor, and an armor for the yourself is, yeah. Yep, I'm with you, but it's, so that's why we're in this age where games are being safe. Unfortunately, though, at least they're going to be safe and remake something good like this, but you're going to get remakes of games that aren't that good. That will also fail, because you're going to get people that are trying to change like the core fundamentals and the reasons why people love the games, the core flaws that made the games good, or the feeling of them. But so I think we're gonna see a lot more remasters. You're gonna see a lot of that, and I think we're still gonna keep seeing AAA communities or game companies doing safe games that aren't really pushing the boundaries. They're gonna stick to the IPs that they have. You know, they're gonna make another Assassin's Creed. They're gonna make another Horizon Dawn. They're gonna make another, you know, because yeah, it's safe. But the indie companies will come in and
we'll go together,
shape,
but I fear
essentially the future. Exactly, it is the same with the movie industry right now. You're correct. All right, so what you said is it's safe with the movie industry, right? Or it's the same with the movie industry right now. Most of these movies that are coming out are sequels because new original ideas aren't popular with the public anymore. You're not wrong. And also the problem with it, even that now, is that they're digging so deep into the dirt with some of these IPs. Like, no offense to the Marvel series, I'm sorry for everyone that loves it. I love the Marvel universe, but they've time, you know, have dug that thing and time again, have dug it in and back out of the ground and ran it through the ringer, especially with all like the TV series shows that they do. And like, you know, they've milked that cow for like 20 years. You know, it's at what point are all these guys like, I don't want to be known as a superhero anymore, because they're not known as the actors that they are. You know, Robert Downey Jr., even though I see him as Robert Downey Jr., the generation under me sees him as Iron Man, and he's Iron Man. And Chris Hemsworth isn't Chris Hemsworth, he's Thor, you know. So, and you're right though. They're remaking stuff, and they're also pulling from books, really good books, and making really terrible, shitty series out of them, like the Lord of the Rings or the Rings of Power and the Wheel of Time. Anything Amazon touches just turns to shit. They literally buy the biggest IPs and fucking destroy them. It's atrocious, and ruin it for everyone else. It's disgusting. It's like, dude, just go with the source material. Stop having this idea that your idea is better than what everybody loves. Like, stop it. Unless it fits within the realm and the universe and the source material, and you're trying to honor the source material, stop trying to add your own into it. Like what they did with the Witcher series. Absolutely butchered that. I think also with that, I think we're just in general, I think we're just in this like cruddy era. Not area, we're in this cruddy era of like entertainment. Because even with like television,
the enemy came
and
here
movies,
for the Amulet of Kings.
Everyone's too scared to offend anybody now in television or on anything, and so nobody really makes thought-provoking or good movies. Like, there's still really good movies that are made, but like,
yes,
everyone's too afraid of the scrutiny from
of Kings
others.
is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn.
I found Martin and he is safe. Martin is the son of the Emperor who got slain right off the rip. Joffrey has the Amulet of Kings who we're trying to give to Martin because Martin is the Emperor's son that's been hidden away.
So it has not all gone against us.
And we made it happen.
We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival, which they will. Nowhere is truly safe against the power
You're
arrayed
spot
against
on.
us.
I agree with
But
that.
we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
I do the same exact thing. I specifically only watch, you know, a handful of the shows surrounding specifically the characters that I like. You know, I liked some of the earlier Thor stuff, like Thor Ragnarok is probably one of my favorite movies in the entire like Marvel universe. Thor Ragnarok just absolutely is fucking insane. Really good. As far as like a fighting, it's just all fighting against all sorts of people. But yeah, no, I'm the same way. 'Cause it's like I like the Punisher. Doctor Strange is cool, but I don't necessarily care for him. I like Star-Lord. God, I can't remember. Guardians of the Galaxy. There's a handful of Daredevil. There's a handful of them that I like, but yeah, I only really pay attention to a couple of them. And the only series that at least that I've watched of Marvels that I think are good, and I've already listed them, is the Daredevil one and Punisher. I don't think there's really been another series with a Marvel character other than maybe the Flash that's been good. And the Flash wasn't bad, I didn't necessarily care for it. And that's also just because I don't really care for the Flash as a superhero. I think he's cool. I think he can I think it's super sick that he can go fast enough to slow down or reverse time and split atoms in his body, but I don't know. I'd rather watch Batman
I won't rest easy until Martin
in the
is safe
DC
with
universe
Cloud Ruler
than the Flash. Brother Martin.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. I haven't had a good night's sleep since Kavach was attacked.
Alright, well, follow me.
The sooner we reach
My brother
Cloud
in
Ruler Temple,
Christ.
the better. Lead on.
Okay, is the Bondsman good? So I don't want to say they mess up everything because they don't, but they mess up all of my fantasy series. But I do want to say, even like Foundation. Foundation's really good. It's based off a series of books from Isaac Asimov, who wrote like hundreds of books way back in like the 60s. But Foundation, the sci-fi series, is pretty good. I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite series. They could have done better, but it's really good. They didn't follow the source material super well. They did and didn't. Apple has been absolutely killing it with the stuff that they've been doing. Also, HBO Max or whatever does The Last of Us. I'm not saying Amazon kills everything, because they definitely don't kill everything. I know that they've had a couple good shows. Like, even Invincible, the animated show, is pretty good. They just killed some series that had a lot of potential. Like, Wheel of Time is one of the most popular... Okay, 3 of them. Dune is the most popular space opera science book or sci-fi book in the world. Hands down. It's literally the most popular space opera in the world. Absolute, like, half-assed it with their Dune, whatever the fuck they did. And then, Wheel of Time, another huge series that's massively popular. Wheel of Time's like 13 books deep, and they fucked it up in first season by completely just negating some of the prime basis of the lore of the book, and instantly and without remorse went completely against, you know, the source material and what people wanted. So I haven't really gone back to watch that one, even though I heard it's gotten better with season 3. And then what they did to my boy Tolkien with Lord of the Rings is crazy. They're just writing their own fan fiction in the middle of it. That's why I just watch anime. I'm right there with you, brother. Anime is the last good piece of digital cinema art left. Not even digital cinema art, but just cinema art. Even with me, like, television, outside of some of the really good new stuff, you know, like Interstellar, Martian, I'm a big sci-fi nerd, so any of that sci-fi stuff. I love watching movies from the 80s and 90s and early 2000s when it was still real acting and movie sets, you know, and like actual set designs, not just pure CGI and green screen and special effects. Acting completely changed once CGI kind of took over and all the digital shit. Right? Well, and there's something for everyone. It's really funny. It's kind of like genuinely, it's like discovering a whole nation's television service, but being able to understand it, like, you know, and that's exactly what it is. As dumb as that sounds coming out of my mouth, you're literally getting the breakdown of, I don't know, a whole other nation's, I don't know. There's just a lot to it, though, you know? Like, that's what they make there. I guess we don't really watch Bollywood films, you know, so we don't watch much from Europe. I don't know. Animes, for the most part, seem to have better stories, and there's so much of it from over the years that you can just find things like you said. Like, there's something for everyone. If you can imagine it, some animator already has imagined it too, and there's a fucking anime about it. Yeah, you got... I'm just mad that I gotta wait like a whole year for Jujutsu Kaisen and solo leveling. All right, I don't think I'm gonna make it straight up this mountain. We're doing this. Enemies? What the fuck are you talking about? What the hell? Fuck out of here, bro. Where the fuck did my horse go? Okay. We're fine. Wait, there's more enemies nearby? Where? Alright, let's do this, Tonto. Dude, leave my horse alone. You dick licker. Yeah, fuck him up, horse. Sheesh. Alright, can we just teleport there now? However, there's one enemy you should stay away from. I don't know the name of it, but it's a recent anime that's made mostly from AI. Did it just come out this season or last season? Like, is it only have a couple episodes out right now? Or did the season just end?
I've put myself in your hands.
Cause I have a couple in mind. It could be. It could be like Super Cube or one of the other shows that's got a completely different art style. Oh, my bad. Apparently I got a little ahead of myself and wasn't supposed to go in yet. Gotta talk to somebody outside. Oh, I remember this from back in the day. I remember.
Come. Your blades are waiting to greet you.
I definitely got ahead of myself. We can do a deep dive here in a second. I'll pull up some anime. There's Superhero X and something else. I don't know, that could be it.
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail, Dragonborn! Hail, Martin Septim!
Hail!
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you. I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Really, that's
Well,
it?
Thank you, Martin.
Really, bro?
We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Hail.
Hail
Not much of a
what?
speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be
Is
dead
it
by now
2B
if it
Hero
weren't for you.
X or the Super Cube
Thank you.
Lazarus?
But everyone expects me to suddenly
I'm just
know
going
what
off
to do,
some
how
of the
to
bigger
behave.
ones that are out right now.
They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea.
I wouldn't be surprised though, but in any capacity, if there is a fully AI one. Oh, and I do expect there are ones that are already being made that are using AI to make it easier.
Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires, and stop the Oblivion invasion.
And you'll be the Emperor.
The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case,
Let
we
me
need
look
the
it
amulet
up.
first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start.
About 95% of the cuts in the anime are made with AI to reduce the burn. Oh my goodness, dude, that's terrible. Oh, okay. What about the Oblivion Gate?
Something has
Jesus.
changed to make these stable
That's
portals
crazy.
to Oblivion possible. Joffrey believes
Hey,
that
Mr.
the death
Chow,
of
you
the
have a
Emperor
blessed night, man.
and the darkening of the Dragonfires is the key.
Thank you for rolling through. What about the Amulet of Kings? What are you going to do with that, big dog?
All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kavach. Everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kavach
Yeah, they don't.
is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, you must waste no time in recovering it.
Daedric magic.
I haven't always been a priest. In my youth,
Cheeky.
I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic.
Dude, you're a freak,
Let's just leave
brother.
it at that.
Yeah, let's do that, you weirdo.
Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
I saw the trailer for it and it looks terrible. Clearly tell it's made by AI. Sheesh. You couldn't forget hard enough though, because it came back. It flash flooded back into your brain. It found its way back. That's super funny. Let's see, Biggs the Grump. What up, dude?
Something's come up. It can't wait.
Of course. What troubles you?
I can't stop thinking about the
okay.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this
I've
crisis.
been watching.
As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
Oh hell yeah, dude! I'll join the Blades. Might as well. Well, let's see what my duties are first.
The Blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal representative of the dragon blood of the divine Talos.
Well, I mean, I feel like I just saved the Emperor. Well, I did a lot of work and just set up the Blades pretty well. So I feel like I'm going to get a pretty high ranking. So let's just jump right in.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the Blades.
Whoa. Alright, I'm good with that, Joffrey.
Talos guide you.
Okay,
It is
never
good
mind.
to be back.
What about the Cloud Ruler Temple, bud?
This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and
Oh,
sanctuary.
Jesus.
We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings.
And what about the Amulet of Kings?
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City. Give my warm regards to Boris.
There's much wisdom
Tell
in
him
your
he
words,
should not
my
blame
friend.
himself for the Emperor's
Have you
death.
discussed this with the others?
He did well to send you to
one
me.
mind and one blade, of course.
Right. Well, we'll all have to remain extra vigilant.
Just taking
But
yourself to the
enough chatter.
stables,
Back to
eh?
our duties, eh?
Eh? Got me speaking Canadian, eh? I'm pretty sure that's the Mage Tower from the DLC. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that. We get the Aurora Borealis. Whatever galaxy that is in this game. We're just gonna still call it the Milky Way. I don't know. I honestly, the new Gundam series that came out, I thought it was, I don't know. I think, I genuinely, I do think that they're starting to use, like, AI to a certain degree on some of these shows, or they're starting to make them in a completely different manner. Like I've noticed with some animes that it appears that they're making the background images and scenes, and then they're putting the characters in over it, like as if they're maybe using a tool, or they're just literally putting like a cutout over it, essentially. Not necessarily a cutout, but you know, they're not drawing the movement in the picture with like the world they're surrounding it. They're literally, you know, the background's drawn and they're just throwing characters in the scene where it fits. Right though, dude, Solo Leveling season 3. I've already decided I'm gonna read the manhwa. The creator of Solo Leveling has already stated, he stated that Solo Leveling is just the prequel to the actual show, because there's Solo Leveling like Awakening or something like that. That's the actual, like, he's like, this is the real series. It's like Solo Leveling is just the prequel to the real series. But with that, Solo Leveling is gonna have 6 seasons in like 1 movie or 2 movies, and I don't think I really have the patience to wait like 3 to 5 years, 3 or 4 years, to just wait for this series to get through. So I might just end up reading it, because it's a manhwa, not even a manga, so there's like even less words. It's more just drawing with sentences, like short sentences, if that. I really don't want to go in there. Let's go to the stables. Oh no, I'm gonna hunt. There's no way I wouldn't watch it. You know, it's just kind of ruining it partially for yourself. Ruining yourself in the way that you wouldn't be watching and seeing what's happening for the first time. You'd be watching and having a strong idea, or knowing what's gonna happen. Or at least knowing the outcome of what's gonna happen. Like, you know, I don't necessarily look forward to doing that, but, you know, I also just, I kind of don't have the patience. I want to know what's gonna happen. I don't know, maybe if they did releases every like 6 months, I'd consider it. Like if they keep the pace that they did between season 1 and season 2, because I think between season 1 and season 2 was only like 2 seasons. I'm pretty sure. Like the turnaround was like instant.
You have my ear, citizen.
Hello.
Creeper, why are you creeping in my ear like that, big dog? Holy. Man, just come bah humbug in your ear, little bro. Holy shit. So let me see.
Luther Broad's boarding house. I'm Luther. You want beds or food? See me.
Let's do some
I offer the
bartering.
finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Temptation to just sell like everything that's not a potion, but I won't.
Good day.
I need to go fight more things so I can level up. I need to be leveling up. Baris, let's go, brother.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what
Okay.
I say. Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me.
Especially
You
after
follow him.
After waiting for like Demon Slayer, I don't know. It's like, and like I'm gonna wait for Demon Slayer now. But And then another one that's been good, I don't know if you ever watched Bleach back in the day, but the 1,000-Year Blood War has been absolutely insane. Alright, I found Uriel's heir, Baras.
Don't talk. Just follow my lead.
Oh, my bad. I'm ready when you are.
Good. Remember,
I got
wait for him
sidetracked.
to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
No, yeah, it is. It's just a trilogy of movies. You're 100% right. I can go read the mangas and cheat myself of that, but that one's already practically done, so I'll just let it be. Even though that one, because it's 3 movies, that's like, you know, that's probably like a 3-year. We're probably getting a movie a year if we're lucky. If we're lucky.
The time of cleansing is almost here.
Path of Dawn, the enemy agent who attacked Baras is dead. I should find out what Baras has learned about our enemy. I should. Should also. Hey,
Good
give me
work.
that book.
I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
What have you learned then?
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Daedric cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
And the enemy has the amulet.
What? They took it from Joffrey? Things are worse than I had thought.
Way worse. But I found Uriel's heir.
I had hoped I heard you correctly. Thank Talos. The blades will protect Martin until he can claim his throne.
Yeah,
Don't
bud.
worry. Or we will die
I'll get off
trying.
soon, Simba, and I'll play with you a whole bunch, okay, buddy? I promise. Only give me 20 more minutes, alright, Kit Kat, and then I'll play with you for all the time. Yeah, I promise, dude.
There's a scholar at the Arcane
My
University.
cat's getting
Tarmina's
sassy.
her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you.
Right? That's crazy. Honestly, such a good show. That show completely caught me off guard. I love the fact that they made a show that's funny and goofy and perverse, somewhat in theme, but they don't. It's the show itself isn't necessarily like. It's not flaunted or over, it's not no like fucking isekai fucking harem shit. It's just, they don't push it, they don't overboard it like a lot of good animes have started to recently do, where they over romance or the seduction is just, it's too much. It's like, we don't need to have all that, you can just have the illusion of it is plenty enough. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting tired of all these like, I got reincarnated fucking shows and it's just like a harem show. It's like, brother, these used to be so good. And don't get me wrong, fucking, Sword Art, the original fucking one is kind of like that. But like, man, can we get past this? Like, not every single anime has to have a harem of fucking women. Which I'm 100% okay with. I love culture anime as long as they're. See, I'm with you there. I don't mind it as long as as long as it's a good plot. I really don't mind it either.
Like I said,
it's just some of it just gets lost in it.
Everything there is to know about
they end up like weighing on that being like the thing that like you're watching after a certain point. It's like, all right, the show is really good, and now it's like, why?
I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book. This might just be the break we need.
It's kind of like a jobless Mishishoki Tensei or whatever the fuck it's called. It was kind of like, it was a good show, and it was kind of like that in the first season, and then the second season, you know, he's trying to get his dick to work, and then he finds his old elf friend, and it becomes like this sweet story, even though he's still like a 40-year-old man, and this elf girl, you know, like, even though it's fucked up, it's still sweet, and it's not a harem of them. And he was a creeper old perv man, but he, you know, found fuck, you know, like, there's some good ones. There's definitely some good ones. Also, Reincarnated as a Slime is also a funny one. Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon is another really funny one. Those are like the three that I know that I like, specifically the last two. Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon and Reincarnated as a Slime. No, obviously there's so many of them that are good. I tend to like more of this, like, I don't know, serious plotted ones. Like, I really like the Gundam series for the whole diplomatic politics stuff. The Gundam fights themselves are cool, but the whole world around it is what I like. And then, like, you know, like Classroom of the Elite.
Tidings, citizen.
Code Geass. You got like Cowboy Bebop. I'm trying to think. I think Naruto is... No, Dragon Ball Z is what I used to watch growing up. That was my first anime that got me into anime. Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho, like 20 years ago. That used to play on either in the mornings or late night. And then I didn't watch much stuff until later on, and I think Death Note or something was the one that got me dragged back into it when I was in high school, and then I ended up rewatching, or not rewatching, but watching all of Naruto when I was in high school in Shippuden. Oh, what a time to be alive. Alright, so we got another level up, which is huge. Reincarnated as an aristocrat, if you like... Okay, I'll take a look at it. Actually, I might have actually seen that one. And then there's the 100 Girlfriends, where the whole purpose of it is the personality of the girls, which makes it kind of wholesome. That is kind of wholesome. See, and I like the ones that are like that, that give you like the subjective idea that are not, you know, what is like the first thought that people, you know, that comes to their head, what you would, the idea would be.
How goes it?
Let's see, what's this?
Do you want something from me?